Hi everyone, welcome to Cats with Code. I am Edith and this is a short tutorial on how to use LLDB with a Graphical User Interface. LLDB means Low Level Debugger and it is a command line debugging environment. It supports debugging of programs written in C, Object-C, and C++. We can use it on macOS, Linux, and Windows. LLDB will save you hours of your time when you are finding problems in your code. And using the Graphical User Interface makes it far more user-friendly. Let's see how it works in C using Linux. First, we need some basic, simple C code to inspect. It has an intentional error, which we will try to find with LLDB. We have a ftlen function where we are returning the number of characters of a string. This is the length of the string. And in the main function, we are just printing this value. Let's compile it. Using GCC main.c, we generate the binary. And now we are going to run it. As we can see, it crashed. It generates a segmentation fault. Remember that we have an error, but we don't know where it is. It's time to use LLDB to inspect the problem. To find the error, we will compile in debug mode. Now using gcc-g main.c. With -g, we are including all the debugging information in the generate binary. By typing LLDB and the name of our program, we can access the interactive debugger mode. Let's create a breakpoint in the main function with p-main. Now, load your program with run command. Finally, type GUI and it will open the Graphical User Interface. We can close this small window with Escape key. Here we have three panels. The first one to see our source code. The second one to navigate between the variables. And the last one to see the process ID of our program. Pressing the Tab key, we can navigate between these panels. With arrow keys, we can navigate and see the value of the variables. Let's focus on our code. This line is where our breakpoint starts. With the key S, we will navigate line by line in our code until we find the error. Let's move to the next line. Here we find it. This line is where our process stops and shows the message that an invalid memory reference is made. It means that we are trying to access a memory that doesn't exist. It points to the value of the string. We should check if we are sending the correct value of the str parameter. Let's fix the error. We can close the Graphical User Interface going to the menu LLDB and exit, or we can just press the key Escape. Going to the main function to check the str variable, we see that this variable is of type char, but contains a string instead of a character. To fix the problem, we modify the code to indicate the str is a pointer to string by adding the pointer operator. Now let's compile again and run our program. Now it works. It is giving us the result of the length of the string. Remember, this was a simple error in our code, but you can use LLDB and the Graphical User Interface to find more complex problems. This was a basic use of LLDB. There are many other options to explore in the Graphical User Interface, and there are other ways to debug your code. Feel free to explore one that is more comfortable for you. Thank you so much for checking out this video, and if you have any problem using LLDB or if this video helped you, please leave your comments below.